In a tense exchange on Wednesday, former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi sharply rebuked a reporter who asked whether Republicans should negotiate directly with Rep. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez regarding the ongoing government shutdown. The question arose after Ocasio-Cortez appeared on television and declared, "My office is open, and you are free to walk in and negotiate with me directly." A reporter then pressed Pelosi, asking whether Republicans believed Ocasio-Cortez was directing the Democratic stance in the shutdown negotiations or driving the process behind the scenes. Pelosi reacted immediately and with visible frustration. "Why are you saying such a ridiculous thing?" she shot back. She dismissed the notion that Ocasio-Cortez was orchestrating or holding sway over the official negotiations. Instead, Pelosi underscored that Hakeem Jeffries, the House Minority Leader, is the one leading the Democrats in discussions with Republicans. Pelosi took time to acknowledge Ocasio-Cortez's role within the party. She described her as a passionate and articulate voice who represents the progressive wing of the Democratic caucus. However, Pelosi was adamant that this should not be confused with actual leadership authority in formal negotiations. "She is not directing this, Hakeem Jeffries is," Pelosi stated firmly, emphasizing that party unity and experienced leadership are essential when dealing with matters as serious as government shutdowns. This moment also reflected a longer history of tension between Pelosi and Ocasio-Cortez, which has surfaced repeatedly over the past few years. For example, in 2019, when disputes arose over border funding and related budgetary measures, Pelosi openly dismissed criticism from progressive members who opposed her stance. At that time, she remarked that a strong social media presence did not automatically translate into meaningful legislative influence. Reports have also indicated that Pelosi has will limit Ocasio-Cortez's rise within internal Democratic leadership circles. During past struggles over House committee positions and influence, Pelosi was said to have maneuvered behind the scenes to ensure that the younger lawmaker did not gain too much formal power too quickly. Pelosi's sharp reaction to the reporter's question this week highlighted her ongoing effort to draw a clear line between the Democratic leadership team and the party's more high-profile progressive figures. She insisted that Republicans and the media should not frame the current shutdown negotiations as being run by Ocasio-Cortez or any other individual outside of the designated leadership structure. At its core, the exchange was not just about the shutdown itself, but also about internal Democratic power dynamics. Pelosi's comments illustrated how she sees the balance of influence. While progressive lawmakers can help shape the conversation, the responsibility for directing strategy and making binding decisions rests with leadership figures such as Jeffries. The episode reflects broader tensions within the Democratic Party, as established leaders try to maintain authority, while new progressive voices continue to capture public attention. Pelosi's words made clear that she believes the seriousness of shutdown negotiations requires discipline, focus, and unity. Qualities she argues are best represented by experienced leaders rather than individual lawmakers, no matter how visible or outspoken they may be.